flip it, aren't they? They're going to be so
was
furious.
Released on February 8th, 2011. Storm of Ragnarok.
Aren't you guys? You guys are going to be really mad when I do that, right?
Six samurai support cards that
You guys are
will
going to be
propel
pretty
the
upset.
deck into Tier 1 contention. Other notable cards from this set include Chaos Hunter, Doppel Warrior, Karakuri Burrito, Forbidden Lance, and one of the most powerful cards ever printed throughout the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Max C.
Maximum
In this
Cox.
series, both MBT and myself will be traversing the sands of Yu-Gi-Oh!'s history. Each episode will take a deep dive into Yu-Gi-Oh!'s past formats and unlock new strategies as new sets become available. Strap yourselves in because anything is possible. Welcome to the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code SEMO5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
Shoot your shot, Simo.
Well, that last one was pretty embarrassing, but at least now we can stop pretending that Plant Synchro pre-Tengu Plant was anything playable whatsoever. Welcome to 2011. Now, for the first
What
month
an
of the year,
actual
there
monkey
were no
deck.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Events, but in February, people came out swinging in a radically different format. For the first time in a long time,
This is an
people were
actual
playing different
monkey
Yu-Gi-Oh!
flip deck.
Cards than normal. Now, a couple of decks from the previous 2010 formats did make the jump. Things like Blackwing and Lightsworn were still extremely playable, but the two dominant forces in the metagame were Gravekeeper, which you saw Simo play last time.
Is it way off sync for anyone else?
And this, Six Samurai. Six Samurai was...
Okay, is there something going on with my OBS specifically? That's the only thing I can think of. That's very bizarre. I don't understand. Is it audio properties? Desktop audio delay. There is no sync offset. Okay. Well, let's go with the usual response to this kind of query. Cry about it.
The deck to beat going into the February 2011 YCS in Dallas, Texas. Konami conducted a series of interviews with top pros to see how they were combating it. John Moore, who appears on this channel, advocated for mind control. Roy St. Clair advocated for Fossil Dynapachycephalo and Gozen Match, a sideboard tech you see to this day. And Jason Holloway said you should consider playing a card that would really define the format for the next couple of years, Max C. More on that card in the next couple of months. For now, we're here to talk about legendary Six Samurai Shi-En. This is one of the most individually powerful synchro monsters ever printed. You know this card if you played during this period, or if you played during the first couple of years of Duel Links, where the deck was just as powerful. It's an incredibly strong card that can negate a spell trap once per turn, and of course,
he's a magic player.
He's got a pretty big attack stat as well. He can get over.
Have you never noticed he calls the battle phase combat?
Was throwing at him. 25 is even larger than a Monarch. He was exceptionally easy to summon with things like Kageki and Kagemusha, and as a result, playing this guy over and over again usually meant you were winning. Now, we're playing Nizar Saran's first place deck from 2011's Dallas, Texas YCS. Nizar Saran is a very strange character in Yu-Gi-Oh's history. He was a very, very good duelist, extremely talented. He won both this YCS and a later one with Dino Rabbit.
Isn't Nizar the guy who beefed with Jeff Jones or something?
Surrounding him. Maybe he had drawn just a little bit too well. Maybe he was manipulating the cards.
Jeff Jones probably beefed with everyone.
Seemed to be substantiated when he was eventually banned around Dino Rabbit format. It was incorrectly reported on Duelist grounds that he had been marking cards, and that was the reason for his suspension. But in fact, Nizar was banned for something that many people do.
Why is chat so small?
Money matching.
Sorry about it.
He had gambled an amount of money on a Yu-Gi-Oh! Match, which was against Konami policy and earned him a 2-year suspension. He showed up to the event the next day to appeal the ban and had to be escorted off by police. Konami used to take money matching very, very seriously. Regardless, his deck list is fantastic. This is just about as consistent as decks could get back in the day. 3 ofs all across the board, with 2 ofs only for cards that you don't care if you draw or open. Things like Grandmaster of the Six Samurai. But triple Gateway, triple United, triple Smoke Signal, and triple Solemn Warning are really what made this deck tick, and I can't wait to show off what they're capable of. So let me just run through the cards real quickly. First, we got
the first.
Share if you fucking play. Oh my god. if you have a share button right now, you have to hit that because you are playing Gravekeeper today, ladies and gentlemen. Share if you play.
Wow, you are... Oh, I get to draw an extra card. I was like, this is not a good hand. Now it's perfect. Great.
Did you get the gateway?
He lost the dice
I already
roll.
had the gateway.
Okay.
I
Sure.
also have the United.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Do we want to talk about these cards for a moment? Because these are actually just fucking crazy.
Wait, isn't that
Yeah,
fucked?
so I go over it a little bit in the deck profile, but you're going to see it, like nothing.
Wait, they both opened insane.
Showing it in a game. Gateway of the Six is maybe the most broken card ever printed in the history of time. A lot of people speculated that if it ever got a Gateway Searcher, 6-Sam would be playable now, and to this day, it's like an FTK engine for almost anything that tries to draw your whole deck. Gateway gives you 2 Bushido counters whenever a 6-Sam is normal or special summoned, and then you can remove Bushido counters from anywhere to add 6 Samurais from your deck to your hand. Now, did you know that 6 Samurai has a lot of monsters that special summon themselves from your hand? So with one singular gateway, you can go pretty much infinite. And we may see that right now because my normal is the legendary 6 Samurai Kaigeki.
This card is just like absolutely everything this deck could have wanted. And we also skipped United, which is Pot of Greed for the deck. But that's really all we have to say.
Imagine, United is not the interesting card. It's Pot of Greed.
And then Kageki is just crazy. You get to special summon a card. So let's see. I imagine there's a Kagamusha in my future. So there he is. Fantastic.
Imagine spending money on Simo's Patreon just to win some internet points you get for free just for watching funny streamer man.
It's also really funny because if you spend money for the Patreon just to get channel points, you're going to probably lose this episode because I'm flipping a coin. Also, chat, no one asked me if I went to the gym today. I told you guys to fucking chase me up on this shit. And before you ask, the answer is no. I'm feeling kind of sick. However, after stream today, I feel kind of better, so I think I'm going to go for a late night session tonight. So, we'll see.
All right, so this is 2 6 Samurais, so we're going to put 2 counters on the United. We are going to put 4 counters on the Gateway of the Six.
This is
we ask you to ignore us? Ask me again.
I don't know how you're losing with this.
Oh, we're going to find out. I'm going to remove... I'm going to
remove
remove
stream
4
after
Bushido
history?
counters from my field. That's going to be 2 from 6 Samurai United and 2
I'm not
from
sure.
Gateway of the Six. We are going to go ahead and get a Grand Master.
Almost 5 hours today?
Yes, the boy himself.
Guns Blazing video lore?
Oh,
did he do a video? Alright, I might watch it.
I can special summon this Grandmaster, the 6 Samurai, from my hand. We'll put 1 counter back on United, which unfortunately has a max counter.
You didn't even get to the first patch of grass?
We are going to synchro summon here.
My Nuzlocke is going well. Shut up.
To the graveyard, and we are going to summon a legendary 6 Samurai Shien. Here comes the boy.
The boy is here. This card is fucking crazy. Like this is.
Sorry, hang on. Joseph has actually opened fucking Exodia here, right?
This is where Yu-Gi-Oh! Really just starts to take a turn. And, you know, I kind of sad I didn't really get to play during this time.
United, Gateway, Grandmaster, and the 2 guys.
He's
what the
also a
fuck?
6 Samurai. So I'm going to get 2 more counters on the Gateway and 1 more on the United. All right, just like last time, we're going to take 1 off the United. We're going to take 3 off the Gateway. That's 4 total. We're going to add a Keyzon to hand.
We're still not done. There he is.
Once this Keyzon is in our hand, we can summon it because we control a 6 Samurai monster with a different name. That's going to put 2 more counters on the Gateway and 1 more on United. From here, we can take 1 off the United and 3 off the Gateway to get another Keyzon. And Keyzon, hilariously, is not once per turn.
Nope. You can just keep going.
So we are going to do that. Keyzon again, 1 more on United.
Sorry, this is a 2012 deck?
We'll go for it again. We'll take 3 off the Gateway, 1 off the United to get another Keyzon. We will special the Keyzon. That is going to be
this is a
3
fucking
on the Gateway,
Link
and
deck.
2 on the United. Now that we've done all that, we can trigger the United, sending it to the graveyard to Pot of Greed.
So good.
What the fuck?
So good.
What the
And
fuck?
then we will set 3 cards.
What the fuck?
Go ahead, Buckaroo.
Anyone's game. Anyone's game.
Could go either way. Could go either way.
All right, do you have anything in the standby phase for me, buddy?
I don't.
Well, you know, at least I don't have to worry about that on top of everything else. Okay, main 1. Don't know how we're doing this.
You said it was
being
Monkey?
honest.
Well, from what I understand, I don't think Samurai is a very difficult deck to play. There's a little bit of counter management, but other than that, I'm pretty sure, like, Monkey Flip Summon Shien set 3 is, like, insane, right? Like, it's not hard.
It's okay. Let's see. Well, I suppose I will start
I think you have to activate Book to bait out the... What's it guy? And then Necro Valley set spot. And then Prey None of the back row outs a defense position spot.
by firing Gravekeeper's Commandant.
No response to this.
Okay, I will go ahead then, and with my Commandant, grab a copy
is really
of
simple.
Necro Valley. We'll add that to hand.
Now, we
Yeah,
spoke a little bit
right?
about this.
Like, I don't
If
think it's a
was
very
on the
hard
deck I
deck.
was on
But then
last
again, I
week,
don't think anything was
would I
hard
love to
back in the
use
day, right?
effect of Shien to negate the Necro Valley. As is, I don't give a fuck about that card.
So I'll go ahead and fire the Necro Valley. Is that fine?
That's fine.
You know, when you're playing a deck that really doesn't give a shit about the graveyard, Necro Valley is just, you know, just a little buff, if anything else. Buddy, I think I'm just going to be setting, and I'm going to set 3 cards and throw it over to you.
Wow, that's something. I'll draw for turn. Stand by main.
All good.
All right, we're going to fire off an Upstart Goblin I drew off the top.
Sure, I'll take the 1,000.
Christ. This one's a thinker. All right, well, no reason to commit into something like a Torrential Tribute, maybe. Let's just trigger the effect of the Gateway to the 6. I'm going to give my Grandmaster 500 attack, so it sits at a cool 26.
Sure.
I will go to combat.
Oh,
and
you
attack
can
yourself.
gateway boost as well?
This is where I must think now, because I'm still trying to find any possible way that I'm getting out of this. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll let it go. So it is a Gravekeeper Spy, which I will get to trigger the effect, although the Grandmaster, well, we're not going to be doing any of that. All right, this was fun. Good game.
Okay.
I drew 5 cards. It could have been any number of counter traps.
Yeah, Fluffles
I
to Duel Links
figured,
would be
you know
good because
what,
I really
maybe
like
if
to play
we get that
Fluffles and
far,
Duel Links.
maybe, but yeah.
Fluffles and Duel Links? I think
That's
Fluffles...
6 Sam.
Fluffles
Buddy,
would suffer
what
from
the
the same
fuck just
problem as a lot of
happened?
OTK decks, right? Like, they'd be
I
amazing
have
going
flash.
second and then
I
just kind of
did.
shit
You
going
didn't
first.
floodgate me out. You know,
I think if they go, like,
floodgate,
cheat
but it's
turn
not
1,
as
it's good.
aggressive as
Bad
floodgate.
that would have been if I had floodgated.
Did
you
Joseph
instead of
stream end?
summoning
I don't know. I'm
9
not his
monsters,
secretary.
setting
You should
Right.
probably go check in
Solemns
his
and a Mirror
stream.
Force and passing. Oh,
Well, at
man.
least I wouldn't have been dead immediately, so that'd make me feel a little bit better. I'll go
Fluffles
first. Let's
want
hope
to
for
go
the best.
first,
I think this
apparently.
will hopefully be a
I
much
mean,
different
if
game.
you
with
have...
me
Depends on what
going,
cards they
first,
print,
but-
right?
Yeah,
Depends what you have
given
access
my
to.
opener,
Maybe
I can
not.
tell you that it's going to be a little different.
Okay, I am
this is
going
a
to start by
fucking
pitching
hand.
this Commandant.
Yeah, whatever.
We're going to go for the Necro Valley here, and unfortunately,
Okay.
I don't have Royal Tribute. As much as I would like to just completely hose you right now, that is just not going to happen. I am just going to set 4. And I think I'm just
Fuck
going
it,
to
summon
pass
the
here. Go
Descendant.
ahead, buddy.
Standby?
All good.
All right, we'll
Look
go
at-
to main. I'll activate Upstart Goblin.
Sure, I'll take the 1,000.
Storm's in the format, right?
Okay, we'll activate United.
United is fine.
Normal summon Kageki.
Kageki
Warning.
is...
Come on, there's no brains here. Just fucking flip it, right?
I'm just going to warning Kageki.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
I don't even want to get the counter on United, honestly. And
ahead
you're
and
playing
pass
6
here.
Sam, so I feel like you're pretty limited on what you can do after that. So
No, hold
okay,
on, hold
we'll
on.
draw.
Okay.
Are you
Oh,
warning
Gozen,
the
that's an
effect
FTK,
of
right?
Kageki or the normal summon of Kageki?
Oh, yes. The summon, sir. I'm not letting you get the counter.
Well, if you insist.
All right, we'll go to main phase 1 then. I guess I'll just run out Descendant here.
Just like a guy. That's fine.
GG.
I'll hit for 2k.
Yep.
It's over.
Second main, I will set another card and throw it
MBT's
over.
computer
Stand by
died,
main.
apparently. Okay,
Oh, good.
now you can stop
Okay,
asking about
all right.
it.
I mean,
Cheers,
again,
appreciate
you're
it.
playing
Thank you.
Gravekeeper, so it's like you got time.
Yeah, I have like 15 attempts at this one, I think. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. we are
Normal
gonna
summon a
activate
6 samurai.
Dust Tornado
Uh-oh,
targeting
that's
the
bad.
new one.
Sure, it's a Gozen
Blind
match.
dust.
Wow, that's horrifying.
Wow.
Shien's Smoke Signal.
Yeah, this is good. If this deck already wasn't good enough, you also get a Rhoda on top of it. Seems
If he
pretty
has
nice.
storm
I am
warning,
going to
if
grab
if
a
MBT has storm warning,
I
he
will
what?
normal the
What are these
Kageki.
words?
I will warning that Kageki as well.
I was thinking there's no way you opened to warning, right?
Right, obviously.
Go ahead.
All right, can we get a monster? Nope. I'll hit for 2k.
One more shot at
Wow.
this. Yep.
And I will set
Imagine
another
playing
card. Throw it over,
Gravekeepers back
buddy.
I
then.
will normal summon, or I'll activate Gateway of the 6.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's fine.
Normal hand.
Ooh, okay.
Show another 6 Sam,
hand's
tribute
pretty
a 6
cool.
Sam, then target monster if you'll destroy
you are
that.
able to tribute another 6 Sam and target a monster and destroy it. Hand is fine.
Oh my god, we did it. Oh, thank
you
the
did
Lord.
it. No, I don't have another solemn to stop you here, unfortunately, buddy.
All right, we're going to go for Grandmaster here.
Whoa.
Yep, here's where things get bad.
Yeah,
Ooh.
they're getting pretty bad pretty quick. Now I have a decision to make. What am
Just
I more
oppression it,
afraid of
right?
at this point is the question. So the resolution of the summon of Grandmaster is fine.
Wait, what?
I'm thinking...
Can't you just
get your
oppression it?
counters. That I'm going to think
Well-
at the end of the resolution.
In that case, I'm going to use my Ignition Effect priority.
Okay.
And I will trigger the hand here. Cost.
Cost is to get rid of
Wait,
the
that's not how a
Grandmaster.
priority works,
That
is it?
is
It's only when you summon that
rough.
monster, isn't it?
Okay. I think in response to that...
Is that how oppression
Man,
works?
This can get so out of hand either
Oh, just
way.
any
Yeah, this
summon,
is
you
like
just
the
have
stupidest
priority
part
on
of
any
this deck.
ignition effect?
Six Samurai, if you
What a
give it an
fucking
inch,
dumb
it will take a
mechanic.
while. I think this
Why was that ever a
line
thing?
Was, a hand that had no monsters in it. I needed a monster. And
How
the whole
did they
thing was
ever make
unlocked.
this a thing?
Yeah, okay. We'll see if I get punished by this, because I probably will. But I am going to activate MST. I'm going to pop the United.
Interesting. Sure, I have no
So
problem.
Chain Resolves, Descendant dies
Why
from the
didn't
hand.
we
Continue.
just Starlight?
I'm gonna activate
Sorry,
Gateway.
Oppression, the
we are going to
Grandmaster.
grab Keyzon. Ooh,
Yep.
we do not have to get Keyzon. Oh my
Why
god.
didn't we
Oh.
oppress
Keyzone
the
requires you to have
Grandmaster?
2 6 Sams on the field.
Oh no, it doesn't. But Grandmaster is not once per turn.
Well, as you add your Grandmaster, I'm going to activate Royal Oppression, which this sort of hosed me before that I didn't preemptively flip this, but I was more concerned about something like Xian.
That's very interesting.
Can't stop inherent summons, so got to do it now.
This doesn't stop
and Grandmaster
inherent
has a-
summons? Negate the special summon of a monster and or affect that special a monster. It does. Simo's wrong. Oh yeah, it doesn't. It didn't at the time. It should. It does. He's Pepega. Are you sure this isn't like an old ruling or something, or what's the deal here?
Frustrating bit of text on it, which is if this card
Where's
in
all the
your
Edison
possession
gamers?
is destroyed by an opponent's card effect. Okay, so even
did
though I
stop
added
inherent summons at the
Grandmaster,
time.
If I summon it, you can negate it.
The
and
rule
because
changed in
Grandmaster is not
2008.
my possession, I can't trigger its effect to add a 6 Sam back to
Right.
my hand. Otherwise, I could loop you out with Grandmaster.
Apparently it changed
Which
in
would be pretty
2008.
gross if like this deck wasn't already good enough.
I mean,
right?
it'd be funny. I'll get in for
Well, that's
6.
I'll just take it.
Think
whatever.
about maybe putting you 800 lower.
Yeah,
I'm
you could
gonna
literally
set
like
2
flip
cards,
oppression. You didn't
and
need to
are
do it
good
like
go.
preemptively.
Backer, too. It's got
You,
the
you could always
Grandmaster
like
looming.
oppression, just
Oh,
like flip it
that's
immediately,
fantastic.
negate like
That's
a
exactly
inherent
what I
summon.
want. I will set one and throw it to you.
That was a pretty good draw.
Simo should have
Let's
Dark
go for
Cold,
Xian
right?
Smoke
Because he
Signal
just
off the
dies
top.
to any normal summon.
Jesus Christ. Really? Of all things.
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's fine.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good. This deck's so
We'll take
consistent, too.
Kageki.
Yeah, sure.
We'll normal the Kageki and then get 2 counters on Gateway.
Yep.
I kind of want to just go for it. So Kageki's at 17 because I control a 6 Sam with a different name. I will remove, 2 counters off Gateway to give my hand an extra 500.
Yeah.
Combat 17?
Yeah, you're good, buddy. I already admitted defeat, so like we already ruined it anyway.
Fuck! Oh no! Oh, you did. Oh, I did it. It was.
Yeah. Oh man.
Good luck, editor.
Yeah. So for anyone who's watching this, we had a misplay where Joseph searched Keyzon with the smoke signal, but smoke signal's level 3 or lower, and so we were trying to just like redo it so that it looked more natural, and we forgot that I already hit admit defeat anyway. So
Don't
that'll
worry,
be fun for the editor to take care of.
This
But
deck has a million ways to get to lethal. I could special the
Yeah.
Grandmaster to do 800.
This was just a bad duel.
essentially, yeah, that puts
Like,
me
this
to
wasn't good.
26, and then you need what?
Game 1 was cool, 'cause
500
you
to
could
kill
see it
me,
at full
which, like,
power, but, like,
literally
what was
every
this match?
monster in your deck
This
that's
game?
normal summonable,
Miserable
except
fucking
maybe
deck.
Kagamusha.
All
I
right,
mean,
let's
that
just get a game 3 here.
Like,
What the fuck was that?
double
That
up
was
on
confusing.
Nobleman of Crossout and hope that you don't draw an aggro hand, which is something you can play around if nothing else. This is not as powerful as my game 1 hand, but it is much more powerful.
Is this like a
than my
Mac
game 2
thing
hand,
that you
so
could
good luck.
increase?
Yeah, I was kind of just hoping to like
cursor
royal
size,
tribute necro
like,
value, but that's not
immensely?
in this game.
know what
I
the
do have the
worst-
necro
It's
value.
so weird.
You know
so
what
we've
the
half the
worst part
combo.
of this is? That doesn't even beat me.
No, I wouldn't be
'Cause
surprised.
If it's
Like,
smoke signals in hand, I can just keep them in hand. You tribute.
Yo,
and then
chat,
I
are we
do the
still
combo
discussing the
anyway by
oppression
searching
rulings?
them.
yeah. Exactly, like the spells, because
think
you have
we've
so
all,
much
like, come to the
flexibility and
conclusion that
search
the
power. Like
oppression,
I can royal
should work.
tribute you, and then next turn you just get all the
why
stuff
is
you
the
need
audio like an
anyway.
old
So
Kung Fu
I have a
movie?
T set and a necro
Good
value, buddy.
description.
Go ahead.
I don't know. Apparently my audio is just desync for some reason. I'm sure it'll be fine for next stream. Copium.
Got it again?
Gateway.
I don't know what to tell you.
Perfect. Fantastic.
Normal.
Is it
Kageki.
broken?
Do you have a
Show me the
response?
I guess we'll just
Kagamusha.
cry about it
Don't
for now.
have one. I will not be activating the effect. I do have a
But-
keys on.
That effectively gets you to the Kagamusha.
It gets me to the Kagamucha, but it doesn't
MB's
do anything.
T stream is on.
The
Okay, you can go
Kagamucha
watch,
can't be
dude.
special
Like you
for
don't
my
need to be
hand.
here.
That's
okay?
true. You do have to get it off of the
Like we don't need
Kageki.
we don't need
Everything else can be special
play-by-play
summon.
updates, all right,
God,
my
I wish
friend.
I had one
And chat, just as a thing, please don't do that on other people's stream for me. Okay?
Grandmaster off of the gateway.
Like, I beg you, do
Special
not like
Grandmaster.
when like you're just
thinking if
watching
I
like a
wanna
smaller
keep
streamer or
going
something.
here.
Just be like, oh, Farfa's online.
party
Like,
is
don't do that,
Descendant,
okay? It's fucking
or is-
disrespectful
what's his
shit
name?
and a really
Recruiter,
shitty thing to do.
spy,
Okay, chat,
which
don't
one?
do that.
Unfortunately, I have no tuners.
You're not helping me. You're not benefiting
we are gonna summon another
benefiting me.
key
Okay,
zone.
you're just making
Ooh,
someone else
okay,
feel bad,
sure.
alright?
How much defense would a...
So Recruiter would be at 2,000 buffed by Necro Valley. Spy would be at 2,500 buffed by Necro Valley.
Okay. I'm going to take 4 off. We're going to go ahead and grab the tuner here.
Kage
Make sure you take
Mucha
all of those
pops the card,
counters
right?
off, sir. Thank you.
Exactly,
go
face up 6 hammer. You could chose
Grandmaster
targeted by.
defense card.
Oh,
It
defense.
is a spy.
I could have
So
played
you're gonna
around
take
it
4.
by, like, using Gateway to pump him, but if you
Wow,
search another
Joseph, you
spy,
literally
then
could have
we're
played
wrong.
around that.
Bit of an
Yes,
awkward
you could have.
situation that Spy summons to field here because unless I summon another spy specifically, like you could theoretically like run me out.
Am I
of
leaving to
recruiters,
go
which
watch
is
History of
kind of
Yu-Gi-Oh?
annoying. Because Keyzon is 21 because
okay.
you have 2 other 6 Sams.
not an airport.
And recruiters defense
10
is capped
timeouts,
at
1 ban.
2,000.
Ooh, yikes.
That's
Gamer Sonic, what is this?
frustrating.
Yeah, I figure
10
this
timeouts
line
and 1 ban.
specifically puts you on having to get the second Gravekeeper spy. Which
I think you could probably
is
peace out for a bit, gamer.
It's double Keyzon
later, dude.
Kageki Grandmaster.
Afsafast, what are you on?
The Grandmaster's already attacked.
Yeah. He's
27 timeouts
on
and 4
7
bans.
Or I'm sorry. What's his face is 17, right?
Right.
All right. Well, I guess we'll give it a shot then. I'll
That's
I'll
a
bring
lot.
out the recruiter.
It's been a while since we gave you a timeout, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll go Kageki into the recruiter.
4
So
bans.
Kageki can't hit over it because he's 2K.
Oh, right.
I think
I'll
we have
go
to give him
Keyzon
another one, right?
recruiter.
Gotta rack up these
So
bans here.
trigger.
There we
I
go.
guess I will add.
If I just spam ban and unban, what happens?
Okay, going to second main. Go ahead.
Oh, you have to refollow the stream, by the way.
Sure. Anything standby.
Yeah, I forgot. If I
Main
ban you, it
1.
unfollows the
Well,
stream,
I
so you
guess
need to
I
follow
have
me again.
Give it a shot. I will run
farming
out
me?
Descendant.
No response to this.
I'm.
What are you
going
on? Oh, it's up to 7 now.
to
There you go.
Cry, actually, because this is.
Yeah, make sure you
not
follow. I
easy.
need to see your
You gotta,
names
like,
hit
wipe your
follow
whole
in a second.
board to get rid of everything. It's just not pretty.
It's not pretty, no, in the slightest. It's like nothing
Auto
lines
clicker.
up well here.
Yeah, so if you Descendant just the Spy, you can get one of my monsters off and then eat the Kageki and then Descendant in main phase 2. But then you're leaving me with like a Grandmaster or a Keyzon, and I've got a tuner in hand, which can just be anything.
And I know you have the tuner as well, so it's like that poses an entire new set of problems on top of it.
Right.
You got
These
the
things just
squirts?
don't line up well. All right,
No, man, I got
let's
Chimchar.
go to
I didn't get the Squirtle.
battle. I'm gonna run over Kageki, or at least attempt to.
I'll take.
Yo, they should have just like deleted the last
Second
game and
main,
made this game too.
Even if I Descendant here, I can't even kill Grandmaster because he has that. Well, I mean,
floats.
I can kill him, but then you floats, yeah. So it's like I'd have to kill like Keyzon specifically here, which isn't pretty. You could also have Magatama, so if I Descendant,
What are these
then
words?
Magatama
Magatama.
just eats my whole board.
Magatama.
So-
True.
Which is potentially problematic on top of everything else. That's pretty high risk, actually. I think I'm just gonna pass on this. I think that's actually correct.
Wait,
I
it
think
still
I
keeps
lose
your
to
follow
Magatama,
age?
like guaranteed almost.
Maybe there's like a cooldown period on it or
This is a
something.
weird draw. Combat. I'll go
Sure.
Grandmaster into Descendant.
So this will be 100 here if I let it go. I think that's probably okay. Now you've got Kagamusha. I'm going to
Yo,
book
what's up,
the
Bookamoo?
Grandmaster.
Sure.
This puts the
Oh my
Keyzons
God,
down
is
to
he
18
winning?
now because you only control 1 6-Sam.
That's completely fine. I just needed to know what that back row was. Okay, let's see if we can win this one. Kageki.
Okay,
effect.
6 Samurai seems
Off
fucking
the
busted.
top. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, we'll
You're
go
good.
Like, what the hell? This deck seems absolutely
Oh, yeah, we're so
insane.
bad.
Like, so unfair.
I'm actually gonna take Gateway off now. We're gonna grab.
Was this tier
Oh,
0?
Who cares? Probably a Kagamusha.
I'm like, you need exactly Kaigeki to get to... Because Elder... Yeah, you can't Elder. You need exactly Kaigeki to be able to get to Shien. So, but it looks like you're going for Barkion here instead.
I was thinking of going
Barkion.
for Bryo.
Oh, Bryo's an option too. Sure.
This doesn't exactly do what I want. I unfortunately am too
Oh, my
far
taskbar
ahead.
is-
Oh, what a terrible problem to have. You're too
No,
far
I'm not
ahead.
going to gain
Yeah,
you
tell
through
me about it.
8,000 damage
Yeah,
with 6
okay, here's what
Samurai.
we're gonna do.
Okay.
Come on back. So we're gonna go Kagamusha, Keyzon, Kaigeki to the graveyard for Mistworm.
Mistworm.
Motherfucking Mistworm?
Ooh, yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm gonna put all 3 of these cards back in your hand.
Sure.
Yo, this guy summoned
And then I'm going
Pissworm.
to double-edged sword technique.
Oh, that was the set. Oh, that's so gross.
Summon back these 2.
This is literally soul charge in this deck. And you get the counters for the gateway, which is even more disgusting.
I
6
do.
on Gateway off of
I
1
do.
card.
There he is.
Okay, let's take some counters off here. I don't know. There's just a lot I could get here. Let's go for a Grandmaster.
What an embarrassment of riches on your side of the field. Oh no, I have too many options
Like,
over
how
here.
are these comparable? Look
I
at
think
this
I can
shit.
get Grandmaster, because if you flip up my other Grandmaster, I'll lose one by game mechanics. I can't have that. I'll just get keys on, get 2 more counters, and remove all 4 to put the Grandmaster in my hand.
Okay.
What the fuck?
So there we are. You know, we
What
got
the
Shien,
actual
we got
shit?
Mistworm, we got double keys in.
Can't even like lose the dark hole here.
Anyone's
to
game.
figure this out.
Anyone's game. That might be a good start. I will duality to kick things off.
Okay.
Bro,
all right.
Konami, how did you ever make this deck?
Okay. There's the Royal Tribute right on time.
All right.
Fantastic.
When the tribute is royal.
None of this helps. What a disaster.
You would follow me for
There's
5
one card
years?
actually
That's
that would
insane,
really
dude. Where
help
have you
me, but I
been?
don't think I can get to it. So I'm gonna go ahead
If the
and
deck
grab
lasted
a
more, it would have probably been tier
Stele.
0. What happened?
And we're gonna shuffle the rest back. Okay, so
Because apparently the
now I'm
competition
gonna
is
try to fire
Gravekeepers,
Necro
so
Valley. Got that established. Mistworm, Grandmaster.
It
I've
got
the
hit
Grandmaster
immediately.
in hand.
Wait, they
Okay,
banned
I'm going
Gateway
to
how
attempt
quickly?
to Stele here.
Targeting common.
Like a month later?
Correct.
That's fine.
I figured that
Oh,
that was
boy.
going to be the case. We'll get them
Completely
back.
okay.
Oh, dude, look how many monsters
I
he
know.
has
You,
in
like
his
you
hand.
just
He
like
can
don't
only use
give
one
a
of
fuck
them in
at
a
this
turn.
point. I will set and I will set. Go ahead.
All right, stand by main.
That's all we're doing. Yep.
I think my monsters are. I have too many.
Wait, hang on
That
a
is the
second.
one
He
plus
actually
side
can't
here,
out a set spy.
Of you having 5 monsters.
How's he
on the
triggering
field.
I'm
Gateway?
gonna tribute keys on for Grandmaster.
Yeah, sure.
I'll
You need to remove
Gateway
4 to
bring
boost with Gateway.
Grandmaster to 26.
Okay.
Wait, what?
All right. It is the
That's
spy.
fucked.
Shocker
You only
there.
need 2 counters
Let's
to
grab
boost?
ourselves. Same issues before, I suppose. Get another spy, which actually does hold
That is
up
just
against
unfair.
This board.
This deck is
So,
ridiculous.
I guess let's do that.
Unfortunately, it does.
Oh, spy for spy.
You're good to
GG,
go.
fool.
We'll see for all the good it'll do me. Main 1. I suppose I need to stem the bleeding a tad. So let's run out Descendant. Don't know what this is really going to accomplish, but
You
we
can't
might
do
as
that. I think you
well
just set another
do what we
spy,
can.
right?
Let's go to battle. I'm gonna hit the set Grandmaster.
Sure, yeah.
It's it's a plus. We'll take what we can. Second main, I don't know. I can sack
boss
to
player,
kill
thank you
the
for getting us up to
Mistworm,
War
but
Girls.
like then I'm just like probably dead.
Imagine if you subbed this whole
whatever.
time,
All
Wargers.
right,
That
we'll
would
get rid
be
of the Mistworm. I can't kill Shien. Because you can just
Isn't that so stupid?
Yeah, like it's not the fact that it
You know, if you
negates
just
spells and
set
traps,
spy
but in
here,
addition to
he has
that,
5
if it would
monsters
be
on board,
killed,
and
he
he
can
has
just
to
sack off another
specifically
6
draw
in his
another
place.
tribute
So,
to
like,
be able to
you
get
need to have
counters
like
on the
the
gateway to
perfect
then
card
boost
to
to
be
then
able to
attack the
combat
set
this
spy.
here.
So surely you just set another spy and pass, right?
Will cry. I'll set another one and pass. Go ahead.
Stand by main.
Right?
All good.
Smoke signal.
Perfect.
He has another Grandmaster? He has
We're
2,
gonna go
right?
for,
That was the
Kagemusha
second one that
number
he
2
tributed
here.
last turn.
Yes.
Okay. There's Shien. Thinking if I want to do anything, you get a bunch of counters on here.
Yeah.
You still
Timo
have
is crying about
that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just dead. Like I can warning this, and then you can just with your.
Okay, what's his deck list? Joseph is playing 2 Grandmaster. He literally, dude, Joseph lost the game. He can't physically out a set spy. This was already on the field. The second one was in the hand. He tribute summoned it. He had 5 zones filled up. If Simo just doesn't summon Descendant, just sets another spy, he just sits on like a 22 to 25 walls. True, he does have to draw MST, I guess. Chancellor? Chancellor? He didn't have a Chancellor. He can't put that on the field. So Joseph has to hard draw Trunade or MST to out it. Right? So you just have to stall. Do you have brain rot from the amount of Simo duels you've watched? Tell me why I'm wrong. Also, Simo had a judgment for the MST. Simo could have, like, I don't know about when, but he could have made that last a lot longer. For sure. Isn't Shogun Shien from, like, much later? When was this released? Strike of Neos, I think, is the next set after Storm of Ragnarok, isn't it? Maybe I'm making things up. Apparently you didn't. Oh, it's actually older. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that, dude? Would you look at that? Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, Twitch chat, I am heading off for the evening. I'm going to try and will myself to go to the gym tonight.